Hey everyone, so this is just a really quick video as an update on me learning Dutch so far. So today is the fourth day that I'm learning Dutch, and I have to say, to be honest, there's a lot of good and there's some bad as well. Mostly good things though. In terms of the good things, I'd say the best thing so far is the fact that there's a lot of similarities between words in Dutch and words in English. So that makes it a little bit easier to learn. Um, so, for example, if you want to say good evening in Dutch, you'd say it as goedenavond. So it's god, which means good, and avond, which means evening. So goedenavond is good evening. Then you also have things like if you want to say it is cold in Dutch, you would say it as het is cold. So het is cold. So it's more like het is cold. And that's basically saying it is cold. So there's quite a lot of similarity between the two languages. So it makes it a lot easier to learn than some other languages. My favorite thing so far about learning Dutch is the spellings. I like the way they spell their words because I think it's a lot simpler than how some words are spelled in English. I think if you can get your head around the spellings in Dutch, then it's a lot easier to read than English. Maybe not a lot easier, but it seems easier to read than English. Um, Things that I don't like, the bad things that I mentioned. So the biggest thing is, weirdly enough, is the spellings. So whereas the spellings are they are simpler once you get used to them, it does take a bit of time to get used to them because they look similar to English, but just really weird. It's like a really weird version of English spelling. So that's something that it does take some time to get used to. Um, the other bad thing is not specifically to do with Dutch itself as a language. It's more to do with the fact that I've not had a lot of time on my hands to actually study Dutch. It's been mostly on my way to work that I've been learning Dutch. So I haven't really had that much time put into it so far. That's been the other bad thing. But to be honest, it's more to do with me than it is to do with the language itself. So how have I been learning? Um, the biggest thing I've been doing is I've been using YouTube. YouTube is such a powerful resource when it comes to learning languages. The channel I'm using the most is a channel called Easy Languages, and they've got interviews in the streets with people from all over the world. So they've got videos in Spanish. So if you see my series when I was learning Spanish, I use those videos a lot because they do interviews with native speakers, and on top of that, they also have subtitles for the interviews in the native language and in English as well. So it makes it really, really easy to learn just about any language that's on the channel. So I've been using that a lot. Um, and today for the first time, I started trying to find Dutch YouTubers and specifically Dutch vloggers on YouTube, and I'm hoping to sort of maybe pick up more of a sense of how the language works and see it in a more natural environment where the native speaker using the language and like throughout their day-to-day life. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some more Dutch bloggers. And anyone out there has any favorite Dutch bloggers that they'd like to recommend, then please, by all means, let me know and I'll check them out. So yeah, that's it. Quick update, and that's well, not as quick as I was planning to do it, but that's my day 4 update, and I've still got about 26 more days to go. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck.